What is going on, guys? It's Modern Warfare here. Welcome back to another video. Just wanted to make a video here to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, or whatever holiday you celebrate. And also just to mention some of the deals that are going on right now in the Xbox 360 scene. It's kind of amazing that the Xbox 360 scene is still going. The modding scene online and everything is still a thing at this point in 2019 going into 2020. But, I mean, thank God for backwards compatibility with the Xbox One. Otherwise, you know, it would be dead like the PS3. But, yeah, anyway, so XBOnline and Apparition Net Studio, we're running deals right now. So right now you've got XBOnline and they're currently running a sale and they're in free mode. So they'll be in free mode up until the 1st of January. So you'll be able to just hop on the service completely free right now during the holidays, which is pretty awesome. And if you want to buy time for when free mode ends, it's currently heavily discounted at the moment as well. So if you don't know what XBOnline is or what a stealth service is, essentially it allows you to connect to Xbox Live on a modded console, a JTAG or an RGH console, without getting banned. So it spoofs all your information, so when you connect to Microsoft servers, they think that it's a normal console because all the information has been spoofed by the stealth service, and all the security challenges have been answered correctly by the service, and therefore it lets you online as if you're just a normal Xbox 360 and you don't get banned. And XBOnline has pretty much perfected KV life, because if I head over here and look at my key vault life, you can see I've been on the same KV for over a year now and I haven't been banned yet on this key vault. So a key vault file, again, is what you use to get online. It's what you use to unban your console. Plus, XBOnline also is the first stealth service to introduce this. I'm not sure if any other stealth services are doing this yet. Maybe they've implemented something similar, but XBOnline was the first to implement the ability to basically get online without a key vault. So they'll provide a key vault for you if you don't have one. So if you don't have a key vault on your hard drive to unban your console when your console's banned, then the stealth service will do all of that on the server side for you, and that way you'll be able to connect to Xbox Live without even needing a key vault, which is pretty good. So, you know, that saves you having to buy a key vault, obviously. And they have improved the service quite a lot. You can tell just by the way it looks here. Way better than when I last went over XBOnline. You've got this whole section here. You can reset everything, check your key vault life, you can redeem a token. Of course, it's in free mode right now, so I won't be able to redeem a token, but you know, once it's out of free mode, when you buy a token on xbonline.com, you will receive a code, and then you just go to redeem token, punch in the code, and you'll get your time. And then you can check how much time you have left, but obviously we're in free mode right now, so there's nothing there. There's also a guide menu option in here, where you head into the Xbox guide, you go to XBOnline menu, and then of course you can redeem a token, check time. So if you're running a game, you can do that quickly. Changes, there's HUD options, you can even change the UI, so you can see the scroll bar changing. In fact, if I go down here, everything, all these icons here are all changing color. Going RGB, so you can select like a custom RGB value, or just, you know, go with whatever you want. So it's pretty good in terms of customization. You apply the theme, you can actually change the individual red, green, blue values from here. And then there's cheats, of course. So you've got cheats for basically all the CODs from COD 4 up till Advanced Warfare. Not any cheats for Black Ops 3 yet, but I mean, that game's a mess on 360 anyway. You've also got Battlefield 3 cheats, Battlefield 4 cheats, CSGO, Team Fortress 2 as well, and on-host cheats for Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. So these are basically full-on kind of aimbot menus for the game when you're not the host. And then the on-host cheats are like proper mod menus when you're the host, so you can spawn models and sky bases and all that kind of stuff. So, and then of course you've got bypasses. Not sure why they added COD 4 to Modern Warfare 3, because they don't need bypasses. I'm pretty sure that's a mistake, but yeah, basically they have a bypass for Black Ops 2, Ghost, and Advanced Warfare, because those games have in-game banning systems that will try and detect if you're running a modded console, and then they'll ban you from the game specifically. These bypasses prevent that from happening. So yeah, that's XBOnline, so go check it out. It's completely free right now till the 1st of January. And if you want to buy time right now for the future, then it's discounted. Also, they have provided me with a discount code to use in future, so even once the sale is over after the 1st of January, if you use the code modded_warfare when you go to the purchase page, if you enter that in as a coupon code, modded_warfare, then you'll save yourself 10% on any purchases for XBOnline time. So that's great as well. So other than XBOnline, we've also got Apparition Net Studio, which is our all-in-one mod tool for JTAGs and RGHs. And if you buy Apparition Net Studio, you get a week of XBOnline time that you can redeem from the user panel, or you can get the code from the user panel and redeem it, and that will give you 7 days of free XBOnline time as well. So there's so many ways to get heavily discounted access to XBOnline right now. And Apparition Net Studio is discounted as well, so you can pick up a copy of Apparition Net Studio for $16 US dollars. You buy it from the link in the description. I'll put the link to, of course, XBOnline and Apparition Net Studio in the description. Basically, we've released a new update for it to fix a few things, get and iron out some bugs, and add, change some of the UI elements around a little bit. So this is what it's currently looking like right now. So I'm not going to go ahead and do an overview for Apparition Net Studio because it's going to take too long. Believe me, I've tried multiple times. It takes way too long. All I'm going to say is check it out. I'll put a link to the playlist of all the tutorials I've done and overviews I've done in the past of this tool. Obviously there's been updates since those videos, so a lot of things have improved, but yeah, it's basically an all-in-one mod tool for your JTAG and RGH. So it's got all the COD games from COD 4 up to Black Ops 3. It's got independent mod tools for all of those different games, as well as Halo, Halo Reach, Halo 3, Halo 4, Halo Wars, Left 4 Dead, Left 4 Dead 2, GTA 5, Counter-Strike. There's off-host mods for Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4. And then there's a whole slew of settings, a console manager that allows you to, add your Xbox 360, basically like neighborhood functionality. You can add your 360, reboot, take screenshots, reconnect, grab console info. There's a whole file manager that's just like neighborhood, with some additional features. There's a KV checker, a dash launch editor to edit your dash launch settings. Achievement unlocker, module debugger, which is basically a plugin injector, so you can inject your plugins without requiring a restart or anything like that. There's a network sniffer that allows you to get network information from all the clients in your games. So all that kind of stuff. And a lot of these tools are pretty unique that you won't find in any other mod tool, especially the Halo tools and Counter-Strike and GTA 5 and even Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2 are pretty unique tools. So for Halo, for example, you have full-on map editing, so you can do stuff like change what turret is on a particular vehicle. You can swap out, a Gauss turret for a tank turret on a Warthog. You can do things like changing the speed, changing what projectile your guns shoot, changing your kind of jump height and speed. Same thing with vehicle speed and movement, all that kind of stuff. There's even an off-host aimbot, which is like a crazy aim assist, which is a lot better than it sounds. And that applies for Halo Reach, Halo 3 and Halo 4. And I know Halo Reach was released on PC and for the Halo Master Chief Collection. And of course, if you're on the 360 version and you use this mod tool, you will be able to, of course, use it with players who are on Xbox One using the backwards compatible version of Halo Reach. The same goes for Halo 3 and Halo 4, I believe, as well. And then, so Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2 are pretty unique tools as well, because they've got custom binds, preset binds that you can enable that will bind a bunch of stuff to all the buttons on your controller, as well as allowing you to create your own custom binds, so you can bind specific mods to your controller, different CVARs to your controller, and then load them at any point. Then, of course, there's Counter-Strike, which is a pretty unique tool as well, because it has locally hosted mods. So these are things like if you're in a private match, you can do things like give weapon, no clip, unlimited ammo, God mode, teleport all players. And then for dedicated server, so that's public match mods, not as much stuff you can do in public matches. It's just stuff like a name changer, you can change your name, you can send text, do a text spam, wall hack and third person, and an FPS counter that can be done in public matches. And then there's a stat editor, of course, as well. So, and then the GTA 5 tool as well has lots of options like it's able to call natives remotely, which you don't see in most Grand Theft Auto tools. So you can call natives and do things like, you know, God mode and no clip and spawning models and spawning peds. You know, players that can become a bodyguard and give weapons and drop money bags and all that kind of stuff that you would normally see in actual mod menus, but you can actually do from a tool. Of course, there's also the ability to skip the online tutorial and a save injector that can be used to skip the single player tutorial as well, which can get you in online much faster on GTA 5 if you're starting from scratch. That's Apparition Net Studio, so that's discounted right now as well until the 1st of January, so you can pick those up. Apparition Net Studio for $16 right now, and of course XBOnline is in free mode until the 1st of January, and it's also heavily discounted if you buy time right now. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video or found the information useful. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys in the next one.